Ensign level here, welcome to the finale of Let's Play Dead Space. Kendra was trying to make off with the marker. We took a shortcut back to the landing pad. Let's see if we can get to the shuttle and get out of here first. If you take a quick look, our objective is to return to the shuttle. And Isaac's journal. Is Kendra right? Am I losing my mind? Nicole was dead this entire time. A hallucination created by the marker. This whole time it was the marker pushing me to return it to the planet. It's sentient, alive in some way. And now Kendra has it again. I've got to get back to the shuttle and get off this planet before the chunk smashes into it. So... Alright, let's see if we can get to the shuttle. It's right there. There's Kendra. Looks like she beat us to it. Oh! I saw her rig for a second. Oh boy. Okay. Kendra will not be joining us anymore. Whoa. Video kind showed us. Well, seemed like the video understated things a little bit. Alright, so what you want to do is 2, 3, 4. I think I've got 4 shots in that one. 5, 6. Maybe I got 7. It takes 6 or 7 shots to down one of those things. And the rest of them you just want to put in 6 or 7 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, it is 6. Alright. Oh, nuts. No, that's why I get from talking. I didn't really take much damage though, so I think I'm okay. So I want to put 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots. Did I miss? 5, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to put 5 in the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now the reason that you want to the reason that you want to do it that way is now that thing's weakened, and I'm going to have to fight this thing upside down. If I can't destroy the last 2 while I'm upside down, I'm cooked. And I have trouble aiming in this configuration for some reason. Alright, there's 1. Alright, I can't let too far. Come on, I gotta get the other one. Beam. Got it. I just barely got it too. If he kind of crunches you like he did Isaac, I think the 3rd time, I think that's it for him. Alright, so you switch to the contact gun and open fire and let him have it. And you basically want to strafe side to side. Just gonna keep strafing side to side. Because he, for whatever reason, didn't have great aim. I think it's 4. Every 4, he'll present himself again. Alright. And then you want to do that again. Now, if you don't hit him when he presents like that, he could send necromorphs at you. I think it's the fat ones that will kind of release those little tiny ones if you don't just surgically strip off its arms and legs. Okay. Alright, so again, side to side. And side to side. Fortunately, this thing has terrible aim. I don't know how it got Kendra off the shuttle platform with such ease, to be honest with you. So now, aim is going to become more important. Alright. There's one to go. So Isaac's basically one shot from salvation. I guess because it turns away. I mean, I don't even know where its eyes are, really. Alright, so I want to make this shot count. Got it. Alright, it's trying to hold on. Oh, I should have held on to that and hit him in the face. And down he goes. Did she actually get the marker onto the shuttle? I don't know. I'm gonna check there. I don't think. No, she didn't. Marker's still outside. She wasn't able to load it on. That could stay here. Come on, Isaac. This thing off the ground. There you go. Climbing, 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 climbing. Alright, nice. There you go. Alright, there. See, that was what was being held by those enormous gravity tethers, and it broke, I guess, when we killed the Hive-Mind, and we had to get out of there. So now we did. Safe and sound after a very tough repair job. There you go. Get a little comfortable.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you.
Yeah. So, apparently, she was all in his head the whole time. An illusion created by the marker. Oh, whoa! Alright, and that's it. That's the end. An impossible run on Dead Space. So, yeah, as I said when I started doing the playthrough, I actually don't care that much for the horror genre. I do like, well, I like the way the game was designed. I like the way it plays through. There's a few things that, there's a lot of going and fetching things, people ordering Isaac around. Returning to the same areas of the ship. It was a little, aside from the backtracking I did when I forgot stuff and wanted to show it off. There's a lot of back and forth. You go back to decks you've been on before, and now you've got access to different sections. New doors are unlocked and stuff like that. So that's a little repetitive, but it doesn't bother me that much. I know it bothers some people a lot more, but it's fine. I mean, you're on a ship. There's only so many places you can go, and you may have to double. As things change, you have to double back and go do things. We went to the bridge a couple times, went to the medical deck a couple times. We entered and left on the flight deck a couple times. So that's about half the game right there. And then there's other stuff on hydroponics and the crew quarters and other areas of the game. And also in the crew quarters, I've noticed as I was playing back some of the film, in the background you probably heard what sounded like singing. The preview video for this Let's Play had some kind of creepy version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and that's what was playing in the background. So if you're listening, you probably noticed that. See, now J.G. Hertzler as Captain Matthias. That's who I thought was Captain Matthias. He played General Marton in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and I mentioned that in an early episode, and that just confirmed that it was in fact him. So it's kind of cool to get that confirmed. As far as going over it, you basically it's a fairly simple strategy for that last fight. What you want to do is you want to weaken there's two phases of the fight. Well, yeah, two phases of the fight. The first phase is when those eyes, well, they're not really eyes, but when those orange golden things are made up in a circular pattern, you start shooting them off. You wanna systematically weaken the last three, because once he gets down to two, it will grab you like it grabbed me, and then you have to aim upside down, which really isn't any different from normal aiming. For some reason, it messes with my head and I have trouble. So you don't want to have to put in more than 1 or 2 shots, because I think I cut it very close there. If I'd stayed up there much longer, Isaac would have been killed. And then after that, you basically saw why I did what I did in pumping up the plasma cutter and the contact beam. Contact beam just makes it really simple to take down, those, I don't know, are they hearts in its chest? I don't know. But to take those down at the end there, you charge it, it charges up quickly, you let loose, and it goes down pretty quickly. The thing I didn't show is if you're a little slow on the draw and you don't damage it when it exposes its chest like that, it can actually send in a wave of necromorphs, and it's the fat variety, that if you don't kill them by, expertly dismembering their limbs, they'll hatch those little tiny things. So just be wary of that. So you do want to move quickly. You can deal with them. I just hit them with a contact beam to kill them, and then when they start to hatch, have the force gunner ready to clean up the little things, because you don't want to be dealing with the little things with that huge thing in the background coming at you. And also, you might have noticed that there were items that were being dropped. There were those containers that big Hive-Mind thing smashed. So there was ammo provided, and if you're running low on ammo, I think, well, you won't be able to shoot at it. So those things they send at you can be a source of ammo, and also there were a bunch of red containers, explosive containers, at the end there that you may or may not be able to use. I never bother with them, but they are there. I think you can make use of them if you want, or if you have need, perhaps more accurately. Yeah, and so that's basically the story. It looks like, as we piece everything together afterwards, Kendra was expecting the USM Valor. In fact, she may have been on this mission to signal them from the Ishimura, but everything went wrong. And the unitologists who kind of started this mess by trying to remove the marker, they are in fact right that there's a government cover-up, because you heard Kendra say the government made that thing from alien technology. Things went terribly bad in the experiment, so they sealed the planet and basically did cover it up. And the unitologists believe that this is some kind of evolution of man when it's just some government experiment that went wrong. So their paranoia and their belief in government cover-ups and conspiracies is somewhat justified. They're still nuts, though. Mercer was, that's for sure. Just kind of willingly sacrificed himself, and Isaac actually stopped him. He never fully transformed. So, all right, Dead Space Chapter 12 is complete, and you unlock a bunch of stuff. The military suit, the backstory logs, 50,000 credits, 10 power nodes, and impossible mode. I believe you get all this no matter what difficulty you play on. Like, you'll unlock impossible mode if you play easy. So don't even worry about that. Let's move on. Alright, so it's going to ask you to save your progress. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to save over the other clear data that I'd made when I practiced this fight. So here we're saving, and you're back. And what you can do is you can reload that game. I'll just go to load game, and what it'll do is it'll start a new game. It's like a new game plus, except you'll basically have everything you had before. you'll have your suit, you'll have your inventory, you'll have those 50,000 credits they gave you, and other things. I'll probably do maybe like an appendix episode and kind of show that off. But for now, thanks for watching Let's Play Dead Space. I hope it was enlightening. I hope it kind of showed you where everything was. I think I've gotten all the logs that are possible to get. I'd have to actually go back and play again through to whatever it was, Chapter 4, and just make sure I restore power to a different one last, a different junction box last, and that would give me the last audio log that I don't have. And as far as maxing out, you could play through that. I don't know if you noticed, and I'll show it again. That said round 1 on all my saves. My saves are clustered right here, round 1, round 1. Now the new game would start a new game in round 2, so you play it again. And I think you have to go through about 3 rounds to actually max out all your equipment. So when you play again, you can start putting your nose into different things. I mean, from what I have, contact beam maxed out, plasma cutter maxed out, kinesis module maxed out, stasis module maxed out. So now I could put my stuff into my rig's air cans, otherwise the rig is maxed out, or the Ripper, the flamethrower, the pulse rifle, or the line rack and the force gun. So, like I said, it'd be a couple, and I might do some once in a while appendix episodes where I go through another run and just show you how how having new equipment kind of makes a difference. So once again, thanks for watching Let's Play Dead Space. This is Ensign Level, and I'll see you next time.